Howdy folks, welcome back to Casual Saturday in Ghost Recon Wildlands with the mighty Jingles. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and we're gonna pretty much pick up from more or less exactly where we left off. Last week we're still cracking down on Santa Blanca's influence organisation after having completely dealt with their security organisation. What we're doing here is we're going after priests, bloggers, DJs, pop stars. They're not exactly hardened gunmen. In fact, the scariest one of the bunch, La Santera, the batshit crazy Santa Muerte witch, we took care of last week, and she wasn't that difficult. And I have to confess that when I was dealing with Santa Blanca's influence organisation, I was starting to wonder just exactly how hard, interesting or challenging can they make it when your target is basically a guy who sits around in his underpants in front of his computer posting updates to his blog all day, because that's Ramon Feliz, the influence underboss and the guy that you have to take down before you can get to El Cardinal, the head of influence. Before we can get to Ramon Feliz, however, we're going to have to first take down another one of his bouchons. You have to eliminate two of them in order to unlock access to the underboss, and that means this guy.
Javier Coronel Bayardo, which is a mouthful, so let's call him what his rich friends do. Carzita. He's a meppy, a Mexican preppy, or a prepsican if you prefer. His main achievement in life was to win the sperm lottery. Gonzalo Coronel Bayardo, telecom billionaire, is his daddy. Gave Sonny everything. Money, cars, education, BA from Harvard, MBA Wharton Business, DPhil from Oxford to acquire a little sophistication and some good English clothes. Now he gets his own resort to run. This used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into an exclusive resort. It's here that Carzita does what Carzita does best, making connections between Santa Blanca and anyone that's anyone. CEOs, politicians, judges, socialites, even celebrities. You know who that is, right? Hint. She just went to rehab for saying something racist. What Carzita offers the cartel is more than just business deals. It's a level of corruption we've never seen before, and it's on you to stop it. We cut the connections, we stop the corruption.
Taking down Carzita is not actually the main focus of today's video. I'm going to mostly skip through it and just provide you with a highlight reel. But despite Bowman's wonderfully naive suggestion that if we take out the middleman we stop all of the corruption. Really, Bowman? You're not that naive, surely. What we're really after here isn't so much Carzita himself as his VIP guest list. We want to know who the cartel's been making connections with. And in the process of doing that, I stumbled across one mission that amused me greatly. In fact, it was really the only memorable mission in the entire Carzita quest chain. All of those connections from outside of Bolivia that Carzita has been making on behalf of the cartel, one of them was in town.
Coming up on target's route. Let's keep this quiet.
There's a foreign politician being entertained at Carzita's guest house, and we need to catch him in the act. So we're going to need the drone for this. We just have to get close enough first.
Keep it quiet. We get caught, our days as peeping toms are over. You hearing this shit? Even Bowman wouldn't get off on this.
Screw that. Somebody better hold me back before I jump in there and join them.
Guapo, what do you want me to do? Haré lo que quieras.
Drone is airborne.
Pero muy sucio.
Sure thing, papacito. Have you been a bad boy? Estás loco como.
Oh man, this is just nasty.
No one knows how bad you're being. Easy, but let's do you need to be punished.
Ay, tú. Me encanta que me castiguen.
Yo, travieso que eres. You're nasty, aren't you? Tell me what you did.
I stole something. Soy bueno en eso, nena.
Something big. Hombre como tú.
No, it was small. Como ves, no como yo.
Oh yeah. How small?
I stole a cat's leg.
You en serio?
This cat, it had a wooden leg. And I stole it. Bueno, ¿qué más?
Yeah.
That cat's
We're not making this shit up. He stole a cat's wooden leg. That's his dirty secret.
What the fuck was that?
Whatever the fuck it was, we got it. Carzita's days as a cartel pimp are over.
I want to watch that shit again.
From here on in, it's pretty much just a question of causing as much trouble in Agua Verde as possible in order to get Carzita's attention that he has to come and deal with it personally, so you can pinch him, rattle him for his VIP guest list, and that's pretty much it for Agua Verde province and taking down Carzita.
Agua Verde is all clear. It's taken years to repair these relationships.
With Carzita out of the way, I'm now free to make a move on the influence underboss Ramon Feliz. Taking him down unlocks access to El Cardinal. But this is my second playthrough of the game, and I don't want to just rush through it the same way I did the first time around, so that means I'm going to take out all of the influence sub-bosses before I go for the underboss. And so my next target is the guy in this game that I hate more than any other.
Bowman, we're crossing into Malca province. Any intel on the area?
Oh shit. You should be near El Chido.
Is that bad, or...?
The biggest name in Narco Corrido. Music that sings the praises of drug traffickers.
I can't say I know his stuff.
Well, you should. He's the public face of the enemy. A propaganda and recruiting machine with a voice like velvet. His fans are so nuts for him. This past August, when he refused to go on stage in Anaheim because of some pay dispute, the audience rioted, wrecked the venue.
So he's got influence.
Find out everything you can about El Chido's visit so he can ruin it. He'll probably be keeping a low profile, but you can bet his agent will be making the rounds, looking for any way to make this trip profitable.
Got it. We'll focus on finding that agent.
Seriously, Bowman? I thought you had taste, but oh wait, it gets worse.
If you don't listen to Narco Corridos, you're a pussy and you're off my Christmas list. Narco Corrido is like gangster rap for the 21st century. The talk is tough, the music is banned, and the swagger is the show. This sexy motherfucker is El Chido, by far the #1 Corrido performer in the world. His record sales rake in millions of dollars every year. Were he not so close to Santa Blanca, I'd be having his babies. As it stands, this suave slab of macho writes and sings the corridos that tell the tales of Santa Blanca's buchones from Bolivia to Culiacan. El Chido, real name Marcelo Rios, is not a bad guy. He just sings like one. He's also in tight with all the villains in Santa Blanca. The cartel's Church of Santa Muerte is sponsoring a kind of publicity tour and a concert in Malca. El Chido's supposed to boost morale and spread Santa Blanca's good word. This is an opportunity to nab an outsider with an inside track who's got everything to lose. We get El Chido to roll on his buddies. Prosecutors in nearly every country of the Western Hemisphere will sing our praises. Snatch and grab, but be gentle. And please, don't touch that handsome face.
Oh great, he's just another pussy pop star who thinks he's a badass because he hangs around with gangsters. I want to take this guy down and make him cry like the whiny little bitch he undoubtedly is. I hate him so much that anytime I think about him, I have to stop whatever I'm doing because I need my whole body to hate him with. I really, really hate him. And I don't just hate him because he's a pretentious little pussy hipster piece of shit. And he is, but I also hate him because taking down El Chido involves the most frustrating mission in the entire game. This mission's called Bad Publicity, and it involves embarrassing El Chido by stealing a truck that's full of promotional materials for his upcoming concert here in Malca province. You then switch the truck with another truck that's full of explosives. That truck blows up. El Chido ends up with egg on his face. However, you cannot be detected while you're doing it. Okay, so it's a stealth mission. It's not so bad. You've done stealth missions before. Yeah, not like this one.
That makes 5.
To begin with, we've located the promo truck, and we're using the drone, fairly straightforward procedure, to identify all of the threats so that we can make our approach to the truck and get it out of there without being seen. First problem, the truck's just parked there in the middle of the compound, and there are bad guys everywhere. So, well, how can I drive the truck past them without being seen? I'm going to have to kill some of them, surely. Alright, if I'm going to do that, because remember you can't hide the bodies in Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I'm going to have to drop them where they're not going to be spotted by wandering patrols. Eventually, at some point, the bodies are going to disappear because, you know, game mechanics. So, there are 2 guys in this checkpoint. This was where I had my first major issue with this mission. This checkpoint is just one of 3 potential exits and entrances from the area where the truck is being held. At this point, you don't know which way you have to take the truck. You don't get that information until you're actually in the truck. So I am potentially compromising the mission here by taking out a pair of guys manning a checkpoint that I might not need to go anywhere near. A little bit more information about the exfiltration plan would have been useful at this point, but, well, game mechanics. I'm trying to mark one of those 2 guys in the checkpoint for a sync shot, but, well, my useless teammates can't acquire the target, so I'm going to have to take them both out myself. But that's alright. I've tagged every bad guy in this location, so I can kill them both, and nobody else is going to hear it. So we should be good. And there's one, and there's the other one. What? What do you mean mission failed?
Okay, we're still good.
No, Holt, apparently we're not still good. It says mission failed. It says I have been detected. But look at the minimap. I'm not detected. I'm not hunted. I'm not engaged. I'm not even suspected. How can I have failed the mission? Alright, okay, fine. It's going to be like that. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So this time around I thought, well, we'll run a little experiment. Do I automatically fail the mission if I just kill one of them? That would be no. So, okay. So, I am allowed to kill the bad guys. That wasn't the problem. It seems that the mission is going to fail if anybody sees you at any point for whatever reason. It doesn't matter if you immediately kill the guy who sees you. It doesn't matter if you kill them before they get the opportunity to raise the alarm. It doesn't matter if there's nobody watching and nobody sees you killing them. If you get seen at any point for any reason, even if it makes no fucking sense whatsoever, you failed the mission. Alright, fine. Now we understand the ground rules. Let's try again. On my second attempt, I only had to kill 2 of the guards, one at a checkpoint and one inside one of the warehouses in order to make it to the promo truck. Now, because by pure accident I was doing this mission at night, and despite the fact that that building on my left has at least 4 guards inside it, as I find out later, I did manage to at least get the truck out of the facility without being detected. But now I'm on a timer. I have to deliver the truck to the rebels, and they're this way. Oh, that's right, I have to switch this truck for an identical truck that's packed to the brim with explosives. Simple? No. Not simple. Not simple at all. Because I was running short of time, I took a little shortcut off-road, and there we go. Passed within 14 metres of the delivery point. And as soon as I bail out of the truck, it goes from telling me deliver the truck to the rebels to steal the promo truck without being detected. Again. It's right there. And there's the truck full of explosives. But now I only have 42 seconds, and it's still telling me to steal the promo truck. Guess what? It turns out that if you do take a shortcut and go off-road, you don't pass through the invisible checkpoint marker that tells the rebels that you've actually delivered the truck to them. You have to follow the road at all times. So, yep, despite the fact that I did actually make it back with the explosives truck in time, that mission was a bust too. Seconds out, round 3. This time, I have to do it in broad daylight. Take out the guy at the checkpoint. I know that there's another guy in that warehouse over there. And we've already used the drone to mark 3 targets in the building that I'm going to have to drive past with the truck. There's the truck. What? They found a body? How can they find a body? It's behind me. Who found the body? Round 4. Kill the guy in the checkpoint. Move up and start marking targets. The guys in this building are going to be the biggest pain in the ass because you have to drive the truck past them, and now it's broad daylight, so I'm setting them all up for a sync shot kill. There we go. So I just have to kill
Ready to
that
assault.
one.
Eyes on the target.
Just waiting for my team to acquire their targets. Come on, just one left. Just one left. Got him. Engage. He's down.
Got it. It's down.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Who raised the alarm? They're all dead. God, no, no, no. I'm hating El Chido more and more with every minute that passes on this mission. 5th attempt.
Oh hell, they found their buddy.
Sixth attempt. That guy saw me with the eyes that he has in the back of his head. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, alright, that one was me. On attempt number 7, I don't even know what the rules are anymore. I should have been blown right here by the rules that we've already established, and yet I'm able to shoot those two guys in the face without being hunted, and it's only when shooting the third guy in the face, when I go hunted for a fraction of a second, that the mission fails. So I don't even know what the rules are at this point. At one point, and I'm not making this up, but unfortunately I wasn't actually recording at the time, because I wasn't anywhere near the mission area. I was still a good 400 meters out, making my way to the mission, when a Santa Blanca car drove past me on the road, and that failed the mission. Oh, yeah, don't worry, I'm fake laughing. Only the tears are real. Right, we're going to try this again. It's broad daylight, of course, so, you know, I don't have the cover of darkness to help me. So, first we need to mark all of the targets. I never had too many problems from the guys on the top of the water treatment plant over there. I mean, they're all snipers, but I never really had any problems from them. It's these buggers in that building down there. Trying to take them out, because in broad daylight there's no way they are not going to see you drive past the building in the truck. And then, of course, you have to drive back with the truck once you've switched it.
I got another. That's 5.
So,
I got a target carrying
I mean,
submachine
do you
gun.
have to take them out? Well, I guess we're going to find out. I'm sure there was a 4th sniper up there, but I can't see him at the moment. Now, there's one guy inside that warehouse, but I don't see him from here.
We got civilians all over the place.
Yeah. There's 4 of them over there, but I can only see 2 of them with a scope. So, binoculars out. I still don't see the 4th cartel member on the water treatment plant. I'm sure there was 4 of them up there. Oh, train going through. And there are 4 guys in that building. And they have a sort of random patrol pattern. There's one. I clocked another one earlier. He's inside the building and tagged. There are another 2. So that's the thing, you can't just sit here and snipe them from long range, because they patrol. Oh, there's the one inside the warehouse. And they're going to come out and see the body. So I'm going to get a little closer. I'm going to send the drone out. I have unlimited battery on the drone now, but it doesn't have unlimited range. Oh shit, oh shit. The hell?
Okay, we're cool.
You see, this is what I mean. I just don't understand what the rules of this mission are. That guy saw me. He fired back at me, but I didn't fail the mission. And yet, you know what I mean? It is not consistent at all. Easily the most frustrating mission in the game. Okay, let's take him out. Now, where are the other 2? Oh wait, there's one. Yep. Took a bit of a chance there, I have to admit, but I was so pissed off at this point in time. The game, you know, I don't mind tough missions, providing they stay consistent. You know, get spotted, fail the mission. But that guy spotted me, and I didn't fail the mission. And yet, under those exact same circumstances earlier, I did fail the mission. But then a couple of guys spotted me because I was shooting them in the face within earshot of a third guy, and it didn't fail the mission. Until the third guy saw me, even though the first two saw me and reacted to the fact that I was shooting at them. It just, it's so annoying. I don't mind tough missions. Just have a consistent set of rules from one attempt to the next. That's all I ask. Right. I spent about a minute or so sitting here waiting for these two to separate so I could kill one. The only problem is they haven't separated. And you know what? I'm just getting sick of waiting. So, you see what I mean? I would have failed. I have failed this mission by doing that in any number of the previous attempts. But this time, no, it just doesn't care anymore.
Let's keep our heads down and see if the cartel finds out we're crashing their little
Right, okay. So, two over here. And there should be two in the checkpoint over there as well. Well, this is the closest I've gotten to completing the mission since my second attempt. You know, when I did complete the mission, but the game refused to acknowledge the fact that I'd done it. And that's not all that's stupid about this mission. Hang on a sec. I can't drop him without the other fella seeing him. The point of this whole mission is I steal the truck that has all of the promotional materials in them in order to swap it as the workers just walk past the armed man and don't react at all. And swap it with another truck that's full of explosives. So I can blow up the second truck and take out the warehouse full of promotional materials. Okay. Take him out. There's his buddy. He did not hear anything. And now he's down. And now pray that the guys at the checkpoint don't see that body. But I think I've gotten away with it. So yes, we're going to talk about the whole premise of the mission once I get into the truck and drive it to the rebels. Because the whole basic idea here is I steal this truck, which is full of promotional materials for El Chido's upcoming tour. And now I'm on a timer. Take this to the rebels. Get the rebels to acknowledge the fact that I've delivered the truck this time. Then take the duplicate truck, which is full of explosives, drive it back to where I got the first truck from. Retreat to a safe distance and then detonate the explosives, taking out the truck and the warehouse that it's parked next to, full of promotional materials. Now that I've killed everybody, why can't I just plant explosives on the promotional materials? Why do I have to go through this whole song and dance routine? I mean, seriously, it just doesn't make fucking sense. But, you know, reasons. Okay, I'm making pretty good time. This time, I'm not going to take an off-road shortcut, because then I won't pass through the magical, mysterious, invisible checkpoint. Oh, don't crash the truck, Jingles. I nearly crashed the truck. Deliver the truck. I'm on top of the checkpoint.
Switch out trucks and start heading back.
Talk to the rebel. Okay.
Que rollo, amigo? You got a truck to swap out?
Your Spanish sounds almost as bad as your English. Here's your truck. All that C4 is primed, and our bomb makers were all...
Can you talk faster, please? I'm on a timer here.
Shit. You want to drive it?
No fucking way. I beat myself a bit just driving it here. Good luck, Jackie.
Right, at last, thank you. Minute and 20 seconds. Although I made it with 44 seconds earlier. So this should be doable. This is the whole dancing pony routine you have to get through to get this fucking mission complete. I am so going to kick El Chido's ass. I hate him even more now than I did before. If that's even possible. Just, you know, let's not blow the truck up on the way back, because that would be bad, okay? 50 seconds. 40 seconds. It does not leave you much margin for error. nearly there, 30 seconds to spare. And most of your countdown timer was listening to that fucking rebel gob off about what a twat it was driving the truck here in the first place. Oh, it's so frustrating. Right, now we have to exfiltrate. Without being detected. They're all dead. I could just walk over to the other checkpoint. I mean, what difference does it make whether they detect me or not now? I've killed them all. There's 2 guys in the other checkpoint on the other side of the facility. I could just walk over, cap them both in the face, have a party, and then blow up the warehouse. I didn't need to swap a truck to do it. But, you know, reasons. So, whatever. I've done it now.
Okay.
The only thing that could go wrong now is if a Santa Blanca car drives past that road. Somebody not related to the mission. Hey, done it.
I call that mission.
Oh man, what a pain in the arse. Now we just have to wait for the truck to blow up. You did remember to pack the detonators, didn't you, Jingles? Well, come on then. Get on with it. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm not hearing any explosions. Oh, wait. There it is. Yes. Okay, cool. Right. Mission complete. If you're considering playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, I wouldn't recommend going for El Chido first, because that mission is an absolute twat. It is a ball ache of biblical proportions. But it's done now, and El Chido is going to pay for putting me through that. I can guarantee you that much. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed my suffering. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm certainly going to enjoy mine. I'm off to see the new Alien Covenant movie. And as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.